Woo! It's your boy Key Dre the Truth, KDT, all eyes and ears on the key. Hello, kings and queens. You see the topic over here. Chosen ones. Still look young? And you're just wondering, how is it possible? You're just wondering, why do all these people say I look so younger than my age? Which you already know it's a good thing though, because you gotta be looking good in order, what I'm saying, to feel good. And once you got that feeling of good, then you start to attract goodness that's to you, as long as you accept it. So before I deep dive into what I'm about to explain, make sure you hit me that like, comment what you want to say, talk about, spill out some facts. If you got other facts that, that you want to fill in, you all are welcome. And also, if you're new, make sure you hit that red button subscription. I'm trying to reach to 1,000. I'm trying to reach to 1,000 subscribers. Now, it may seem long for what I got right now, but as long as I keep consistent, and as long as you are the viewer and you tell another viewer about this, or you share this, which I definitely appreciate. But anyway, let's get to it. So, now, mind you, to this day, I still begin all that same comment of saying like, oh man, you young. You look young. Like, how old you is? Dang, man, you look younger than that age that you is right now. Like, it's a blessing. First and foremost, thank God. That's the number one step. Thank God. Show off that gratitude. You feel what I'm saying? Because you never know. God would, spread some of that razzle dazzle on your beautiful melanin skin. If not just melanin skin, then your shiny skin. You know what I'm saying? Some that just looks gold. Like, you feel what I'm saying? It's just magnificent, man. Why is it though? Now, I'm a deep dive into this. So my experience, when I was like around 17, that's when I had like my first spiritual awakening. That's when I was really on my shit. Push-ups, working out, jog around the neighborhood, be out in the sun, because people like me, we are the sun, but in that type of flesh. Also, I always have this type of thing where like my mindset is always young. So what I mean by that is always being creative. So when I think of being creative, I think about being young while creating some things, right? So obviously stuff like water, cucumber water, lime, I wouldn't say it's lime, but like lime tea, herbs, all those things really like do a huge beneficial favor in my temple, my health too. So as long as I bring in the good, then of course the outside's still gonna be looking good and new. You heard? All right. Now, let's get into it. So now, when I say young, I'm not just talking about the physical. I'm talking about all around. Physical, spiritual, emotional, and you know the rest, right? Physical, spiritual, emotional. Right? So, one, obviously I said this again, drinking water. You see, we're made of water, right? So, if water brings in a great results, right? So say if you have all these toxins, like all these no good stuff inside of your body, as long as you're drinking that water to a point where it's like six cups of water, you know what I'm saying? It's just gonna like cleanse out, whatever that needs to be flushed. Because, once that just stays, it could do some damage. And once it's damaged inside, then everything in the outside started to reveal, whatever, right? Also, stuff like stress and anxiety, depression, that really does a lot of aging process, okay? I get some of us go to work 9 to 5, right? We work these long hours and we got such of a crappy or a shitty manager, whatever, right? So definitely you want to avoid, you need to avoid those type of things, because you know, if you think about it on why so much people age, you know what I'm saying, or where they at, and then you see the other people that looks like they're in their 30s, but yet they're in their 50s and 60s, and that's just amazing. It's amazing, dog. So stuff like, you know, exercise does help a lot. I'm talking about like you, because you know, the more work you bring in, the more, you know what I'm saying, attractiveness that's gonna come out. That's gonna be vibrational. That's gonna, like, literally be, you just be the magnetism or magrism, whatever it is, right? It's just like your energy along with your look and your present, it just going to, like, your aura is gonna be big as hell. You ain't gonna even know it unless you already channel it, okay? So the next thing I want to talk about, definitely eating foods and antibiotics. Like berries. Berries are very, very good. I love berries. Blueberries, good for my heart. Man, you already know I'm for to keep a good, merciful heart. Like Muhammad Ali said, God bless the dead, God bless the greatest. If you got a merciful heart, you are a merciful man. If you're a loving heart, you're a loving man. Okay, if not man, then you're a loving woman. Alright? But here's the thing. You gotta pay attention to the heart, because the heart can definitely show some results on the outside. Right? Now, I'm not trying to say people who look just like me are, you know what I'm saying, are young and are you know, good souls or whatever. Some of them are, but some of them are not, right? You know, the devil's still a lot and still going to be in people's disguise and act some sorts of way, right? But now my point is that whatever you have inside of your heart can definitely reveal itself on whatever. Think about it. Your heart is a magnetic force. I don't know if you know it. I don't know if you believe it, but I believe it, and I know it because, you know, I see the work for myself, right? I still look young, I'm still in my best shape, and yet I'm still enjoying life. And so on and so on. So, you know, eating good high antibiotics is a good one. Leafy greens, of course. My favorite is spinach. I like some spinach, like, you know what I'm saying, put it on the burger or put it on some soups or whatever I like, you know what I mean? Whatever that, you know what I'm saying, helps out the body so I can bring in more strength. You feel what I'm saying? And you kind of want to, you know what I'm saying, you kind of want to reduce inflammatory. So that's, I said that wrong. Inflammation. So you want to reduce that, right? Of course, I already said some things like exercising. So exercising is a big point on staying young and staying young and staying in your best shape. I meant to say stay in the best shape. I was gonna say stay young again. But anywho, now let's get to the spiritual youthfulness. So it's not just the physical things that we gotta do to keep ourselves young. Mind you, you can still do these things, but without no spiritual practice, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be like a little maybe a little point that could reveal aging. Okay. So with this spiritual practice, I kind of like, when I first of all, when I was like spiritual awakened, I done these things like meditation for like 15 to 30 minutes a day, and before I go to sleep, sometimes 15 to 30 minutes or hour at nighttime, so that you know, whatever my mind sets attention for tomorrow, then I'm on it. No, first I thank God, and then I'll be on it, because that's how I train myself too. So I kind of figured, like, if I do something right, say if God want me to take good care of this body, which that's what we should all do anyway. then it's going to be more blessings that's going to come through. The blessings that I didn't even know that I needed or I wanted. So basically, what I'm telling you, this sacred exercise is a big game changer, right? Meditation, working out, right? Journal, right? Shadow work. You know what I'm saying? I'm not too sure if shadow work got anything to do with this video, but I'm just saying as of a spiritual practice, right? Because look, the spirit is always powerful than the physical. The physical is just the doing. The spirit is like the details, operation, behind the scenes, and it commands the physical self to do what the spirit self is, pushing forward to or leading to. Because, the spirit leads the physical body, right? I'm a spirit being, so I am carrying this body. Yay, yay, yay. So, next, you want to calm your mind. Remember when I say stuff like stress causes aging? So, this is another thing I forgot to put off. When you meditate, right, you're not just clearing your mind, but you're clearing every single thing, right? Either it's negative or positive. Even though if you did clear out any positive thoughts, comeback, or whatever that goes through here, you can always gain another big positive energy that flows inside of your mind. Okay? And what happens is when you have that positive energy inside of you, now you're doing something you're doing something positive, right? You're doing something that's good. You're doing something that is healthy, right? Think of all the positive things that you could do for yourself. Basically, when your mind is like literally is calm, it deletes old energy and brings new energy. See, when you bring in new energy, it's like, how should I say it? When you bring in new energy, the new energy cannot be stressful. The new energy cannot be depression, right? The new energy cannot, how should I say it? This new energy cannot bring in something that is negative because it's new, right? So say if I bring you a new water, it's clean water, right? It's new. It doesn't hold any past. It doesn't hold any previous because you cleared off. It's new. So when the new sits into your mind, and when something new basically comes to you, serves you, you have a power to channel that new energy. Either you want to become strong, the best athlete, or a best hit making artist, whatever it is, you got to have a mastermind to channel those things. But even though I know I'm a little bit off topic, but this is just the great example why meditation is also a good deal to do so, because you don't want to bring in stress where to the point where you're okay with stress and now you looking old as hell already. Now, let's get to the power of words. You see, words. Now, people are misunderstanding about this, right? Because we say this, we say that, and they think it doesn't affect anything. It actually does. You see, when you break up with somebody and then they say they felt hurt, but you didn't physically do nothing to them, that's what I mean how powerful the word is. You see what I'm saying? Some people can act like your words don't mean nothing, but inside, they felt that. So, it's effective. So, kindness, compassion, you attract love and positivity. See, what happens when you attract love and positivity, nothing can even change you because it's positive, it's uplifting, right? So when things uplifting, it only brings in the better, right? Say if you find a new organic product, right? And it's not like no artificial, not no GMO shit, right? Boom, you find something that could be part of your new routine. All right, you getting it, right? So that you find something that's part of like your new routine. So what you do when you keep attracting those things, it gains, but also when you get too many gains. Now this is another pointers. When you get too many gain in life, it's going to be something that's going to try to get you back down where you left off from before you reach up here. All right. So obviously we know negativity and doubt, you invite stress and anxiety. So say if you told somebody your plan and then they only responded in a negative way, nothing too hard, but in a negative way for you to think like, man, what the hell I was just thinking? I thought this shit was gonna work and blah, blah, blah. Now you got all this doubt and then it becomes negative, right? Where does doubt come from? It comes from something that could be like, I don't see it, I don't believe it, blah, blah, blah. I almost say it's negative, but I mean, it relates to it. It relates to it. So, when you invite those things, that's what stops this youthfulness, right? So keep in mind, before I end this is gonna be the conclusion. You see, embracing eternal youth, right? You know, I feel like it's a journey just to experience these type of things. It's a journey, but not a destination. By combining By combining and physical, spiritual practice, you unlock the secret to a radiant. To a radiant body and soul. I'm just writing this down though. So remember, the words are spells. Words are power. They hold power, right? Like this hair right here, it holds power. So if you got hair, if you got long hair, if you got, you know what I'm saying, antennas, you know, I don't like calling it dreads. So you might want to be mindful on what words that you speak out, because you can say something that you don't truly mean it, but your hair holds it. So it takes days and days and days, and then any random day, you'll feel this previous emotion that kind of trigger you, or that kind of like got you upset, out of character. Now you got to deal with these type of battles, a battle of doubt, a battle of negativity, a battle of anxiety, a battle of depression, a battle of judgmental. So you have to be mindful on what words that you say and what things that you're thinking, because what you think, you can be what you are thinking. All right. Some powerful spells that can transform your life. So choose wisely. And literally, they say, let's stay young and let's stay beautiful, vibrant, inside and out. And I say, live the life like this is going to be your best life. Live the life that you can. And also, if you have an inner child, allow that inner child to be out, because this inner child is not just a child. It's a creative being. It's a creative self. At least for me, it's a creative self. So that's all I got to say. Y'all stay positive, mindful wise, do more positive affirmation, and you practice with those affirmations so those affirmations can come to reality, aka confirmations. Okay? Like I said, man, be creative. GC, you know, I'm rocking with the aluminum crown, stuff like that. King status. So, yeah, man. Yo, kings and queens. That's all I gotta say. Y'all stay positive, stay blessed, stay beautiful. And remember, stay away from people who has negative mindset, and stay away for those negative words. and do not allow them to have you say it out. Because your tongue is a sword, it's power, and so on and so. But also, with the words that you speak, right, especially if it's positive, you have to practice with the action. Law of attraction. You already know it. So, peace and love, positivity, and prosperity.